Hi everyone, I'm so excited that for Pentecost weekend we get to start having Mass together again. I'm going to give a little tutorial here about what Mass will be like this coming weekend for the Feast of Pentecost. Saturday, May 30th, we will have Mass at 5 p.m. and Sunday, May 31st, we'll have Mass at 10 a.m. There will only be one Sunday morning Mass. We want to see what this is going to be like before we start doing Masses more regularly. So first of all, we will have confessions available from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. this Saturday, and 8:30 a.m. and between 8:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. this Sunday. Confessions will take place under this tent, as you can see right here, and we'll come over here. We'll have a screen so that you can go to confession anonymously. And I'm actually encouraging people we're going to try and get you to all go anonymously, because I feel that the screen provides another layer of protection. We're keeping the chairs a little bit apart. We'll ask those who want to go to confession as well to stay probably about 10 feet back here to protect the anonymity. Even better would be for you to remain in your cars until the seat is available to go to confession. So that's where confession will take place this weekend. So we'll start making our way into the social hall. This will be the only door to go in to get to Mass. None of the other church doors will be available to get into Mass, only this one. And they will be propped open. They're not propped open right now, but we'll have them propped open. One of our goals will be to try and get you to touch as little as possible. So these will be open. I will unlock the doors at 4:30 this Saturday and at 9:30 on Sunday. They will only be open a half an hour before Mass. That's one of the diocesan guidelines. So we'll come on in here. I want to thank Tracy for holding the phone for me as we do this. I want to say something a little bit about whether you should come to Mass or not. If you are sick at all, we ask you to stay home this weekend and watch the Mass on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Shippensburg Catholic. That's the name of it. And you can be able to watch the Mass. We will live stream definitely the 5 p.m. Mass on Saturday, and then I'll be available all day Sunday. So if you're sick at all, please do not come to Mass here. Watch it on YouTube. If you have had any contact with the coronavirus or anyone who's had the coronavirus, we also ask you to please stay away. Everyone will be required to wear a face mask coming in to the social hall. The bathrooms will be available as we go in here. They will be sanitized after the Mass, after each Mass, as will the entire space. If we come in here, right here to the right, you will see a box for the collection. So you can put your donations to the church in there. We also encourage you to look at our online options. I have a page on the website called Online Giving. There's 3 different ways to give. You can give to the parish, to the diocesan annual campaign, or to campus ministry, and those instructions are all on there. We're also looking at further online giving options. There's a lot of options we don't have yet that some people are asking about. So we are looking into that, and those should be up shortly. All 3 of those ways of giving on the online giving will take you to the diocesan website. And I just ask you to make sure you select Our Lady of Visitation Church, Shippensburg, for your donation, so that you make sure it comes to our parish rather than to another parish in the diocese. As you come in here, we set the social hall up a while. We set up each chair 6 feet apart. A parishioner graciously paid for this old tabernacle that we've had to be polished, and we'll be able to use that. It's kind of nice. It's very beautiful. It's a very old one. I believe it's probably the tabernacle that was here in the previous church building before our church was built. We will have the readings and the Mass parts of things on the TV screen through a PowerPoint presentation. so you'll be able to follow along there. We will not distribute any bulletins or anything by hand. No hymnals, we won't have any of that. Everything will be on the television screen. We will ask you to stay 6 feet apart. We have a total space of about 56 total. Now that would include me and lector and cantor and all those things. I want to say one thing about me and the lector and the cantor. The priest is required to not wear the face mask during Mass. Just so you know that if you're coming in and you think everyone has to wear a mask, the priest is required to not wear it during the Mass. After Mass is when communion will happen. We will not distribute communion during Mass. After Mass, after the closing song, I will come out and distribute communion. At that point, I'll have the face mask on. The lector and the cantor also will not be required to wear the mask while they're lecturing and cantoring. Families and couples can come, of course, and you may sit together, but there has to be 6 feet around your family. We will not add any additional chairs to what is in here now because we have the right number of chairs in here, so we won't be adding any. The only part that we'll be able to use that will allow parishioners in is the social hall itself. I'm going to ask nobody to go beyond those doors into the sacristy area. The only person who should be in the sacristy at this time, according to diocesan guidelines, is the priest. No one else should be going in there. So nobody will go beyond those doors.